it going? It's that nerd Ryan here, and today we will be reviewing Star Wars: The High Republic: Out of the Shadows. So, this is the third installment in Phase 1, Wave 2, for the actual books. We had Out of the Shadows, Race to Crash Point Tower, and we also had Rising Storm. So, I will say, out of the three, Rising Storm was my favorite. This was a close second, although it was a very slower book. So one of the things I kind of complained about to a friend about this book was it's 41 chapters and the plot finally starts happening at chapter 30. So there's a lot of build-up for this plot for a very sort of small-scale event. I mean, it's big enough where the Nihil created a gravity well, basically, through one of the main character's mothers, building it and everything. But, like, it's not as big as what happened in Rising Storm. It's not like the Great Disaster, nothing like that. It's just kind of a transitionary book, in a sense, for me, for this wave onto the next one, where it feels like it's setting up a lot and closing some things, but at the same time, it's just kind of in its weird little limbo of just kind of being in that awkward transition stage. What's really nice is we have a lot of returning characters from previous books in this. Vernestra Rwoh is a main character, Imri is a main character, Reath and Master Comac are main characters. We have a lot of Stellan in this, a lot of, we get actually an opening with Avar Kriss being in it and stuff like that. So it's great to see characters return, because that's one issue that I have with the other Star Wars books that aren't High Republic, is we might get passing mentions of characters from other books, but they might not be well known enough that you're like, oh, okay. Something that I didn't notice until I started reading the Return to Vader, or the Ghosts of Vader's Castle series, is that the Graf family is in it, which are characters that are in the Star Wars Adventure comics. And the Grafs in this are a super rich family. We also get the Santekas, which are another super rich family, so it's kind of crazy to see how these families fell from grace from the High Republic era to the Skywalker era. Yeah, it's just pretty crazy. Let's talk about main characters. Vernestra's still my favorite main character in any High Republic book she is in. Weaker character I felt was kind of Jordana, which she's the Santeka. She's also Silvestri's girlfriend. Well, ex-girlfriend to girlfriend. But she was kind of a weak character. I mean, we get Nan again. Nan was okay. Just, it's nice to see through the eyes of a Nihil on everything that's going on, but I felt like Jordana was kind of a weak main character. She kind of started off as this, like, badass girl character sort of thing, and then just kind of slowly went to, like, a backseat character, and then all of a sudden does this extremely crazy dark thing, and it's kind of just moved past after a chapter. So, I mean, that's the other thing, is this book is kind of weirdly paced. For example, the first 30 chapters are just build up for the adventure, and then the last 11 are, or actually 9 of the last 11 are for the adventure, and then the last 2 chapters are kind of just wrapping everything up. But, like, something happens in one of the chapters. Basically what happens is Jordana uses this Nihil weapon that tracks down and basically eviscerates and brutally murders whoever she's focusing on, which are Nihil, in this scene. I have a feeling that's kind of similar to what was introduced in the newest Aphra comic, which I'll get to when we talk about the comic review. No, it's not the same exact thing, but it had the same feeling Could have been because I read that chapter in the book the same day I read that comic, but they were very similar weapons. But this one, and Jordana kind of went into this trance while doing it. So they do that and they build up on how terrible it is, and then they mention it one more time and then never mention it again. Which it's a very interesting weapon and very interesting thing and everything like that. But then it just kind of goes to, okay, let's not talk about that anymore. And it's like, okay, that kind of stinks that you kind of just blow it off. And then there's like I said, they spend so much time building up to basically talking about Silvestri Yarrow's mother, Chansey, and everything like that for probably about a good 10 chapters, just kind of giving backstory to our main villain that's honestly only confronting our enemies, or our main characters, in 2 chapters. So it's kind of weirdly spaced out. I'm not bashing the book. I did enjoy it, but it just felt very weirdly paced. So I do give a ranking of this of a 8 out of 10. Still highly recommend Rising Storm, but I do recommend this book as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow me on all my social media down below. It's that Nerd Ryan telling you, we are all Jedi Masters on the inside.